A sequence of numbers a1, a2, a3 is defined as follows. A1 is equal to 3, a2 equal to 5, and every term in the sequence after a2 is the product of all the terms in the sequence preceding it. Alright, so a1 is equal to 3, a2 is equal to 5, which means a3 will be the product of the previous two terms, which means 3 into 5, that is equal to 15. A4 will be equal to product of all these numbers, that means 3 into 5 into 15, which is actually 15 square 225. A5 will be product of all of these numbers, that means 3 into 5 into 15 into 225. Now if you carefully see, it is 225 into 225, that means every term in the sequence now further will be the square of previous term, right? So uh, 20 225 is square, so 22 has to be multiplied by 23, so 484 plus 22 is equal to 506. So these are several terms, and this way the series is going on and on. This is basically a way to square any number with unit digit 5. For example, if we have 225 square, then we can write 25 here and then 22 into 23 here. That's what I've written. That means 50625 will be the square of this number. But anyway, that's not needed here. Now the question is, if an is equal to t, what is the value of an plus 2 in terms of t? Now that we have understood that every term is actually going the square of the previous term, right? After a4 onwards, every term is the square of previous term. So if an is equal to t, then an plus 1 has to be t square, and an plus 2 has to be square of t square, that means t raised to the power 4, and that's why our answer will be option D. I hope you enjoyed the explanation, but the basic idea in this explanation is to understand the pattern, how the sequence is progressing. So here we understand we have 15 here, then we have 15 square here, and then we have 25, 225 square. 225 square can also be written as 15 raised to the power 4, which means every next term is the square of previous term. And that's how we are finding out the next term in the sequence. Thank you so much.